tell you what. It's Wednesday, and I'm
Shut up, man.
Don't fucking say shut up to me like that.
Shut up, dude.
No, I won't shut up. I'm just want to keep things. I want to keep things real mellow today.
You're not amped up.
Nah, I want to keep things.
Did you cut your hair, dude?
Yeah, I got
cut yourself.
No, I didn't. You fucking asshole. I just haven't put any product in it, so I don't need you looking at my fuzzy ostrich head right now. Okay, because when I put product in it, no, don't go. Now hold on. It will come together.
Will not come together. It will spread out more.
No, I have a thickening pomade. Okay, so I'm keeping it close to the bone.
You look like a human vulture.
No.
Oh, you look like a bold vulture.
No.
Jim, bring up vulture for me.
Don't say that.
You have the same haircut as a vulture.
Don't say that.
I don't see the problem with it. People like vultures.
No, they don't. You're not complimenting
Vulture's always
me.
portrayed in a nice light. Click on the far right, the bald vulture, sir.
That's not who.
There we
go. You can't refer to me as a vulture. Vulture head?
Vulture.
You call me vulture head
Just
right
go
now?
the vulture. When people go, you see Callen, go, the vulture.
There I am.
No one celebrates
It's
vulture.
not that far off. I mean, look at my.
That's what I'm
that
saying.
right there is where. That's a good. That's a
no
good
one
call.
celebrates the vulture, do they? Because Disney made them super evil in all their cartoons.
Well, do you remember what movie was it where the vulture tries? He's sacrificed on the tree of woe.
Is this a cartoon?
No,
Oh,
he's
is this
sacrificed
Disney,
on the
what I was
tree of
referring
woe,
to?
and the vultures start trying to eat his eyes, and he fucking reaches over and bites one.
The Bible.
No. Ready? Arnold Schwarzenegger in the
Conan?
first Conan.
Old school, dude.
I know. Fucking old school.
Dude, just completely flipping scripts here. I was coming from Hollywood from CBS, and I'm pulling out, like I'm going down Fairfax. I'm pulling out. You know how cars park on the side, like at the meters?
Yeah.
This like Hyundai or something darts in front of me. Like,
Are you in your
I'm in my
Ferrari?
No, I'm in the Raptor.
Okay.
Ferrari would be a different story.
Yeah.
I'm in my Raptor. Giant car would have fucked his car up if he would hit me. But I honked the horn just so I was like, dude, you're about to hit me. Just give him a heads up, like you're about to hit me. I honked the horn. He goes, parks his car. So there's a red light above. Parks his car, gets out.
No.
Swear on my entire
No.
hits my hood. Goes, get out, motherfucker. I'm like, oh God, are you kidding me? So I get out, and we're in the street, and it's there's like restaurants and stores. So now people are like looking, and I can see someone's like, oh, I hear Buzz or Big Brown. So I'm like, well, all right, so they're definitely gonna film if anything goes down.
Yeah.
That's what's going through my head right now.
Yeah.
And he's 5'6".
Oh no.
On the wrong side of 200.
Oh no.
Red in the face.
So a little chubby.
40, mid 40s.
Oh, that's
and I get out and I go, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, man? And he goes, you fucking asshole. You honk him. I go, I honked at you because you're darting into traffic and you almost hit my truck, man. I'm trying to be calm, right? That's how. Always try to be calm.
Always try to be calm.
I go, you darted in. I'm honking to give you awareness so you don't hit me. You're just trying to get faster. It's a fucking red light. What do you care if you get there? I went, I don't care. Again, I'm honking because you were going to hit my car, man. I go, what are you going to do? Do you have a gun? Do you have a gun? Do you have any weapon? He goes, no. I went, what are you going to do? What the fuck are you going to do? He goes, I dare you to hit me. I dare you to hit me. I go, why would I hit you? And why the fuck? And he takes a step closer. I'm like, all right.
Oh no.
And he goes, I dare you to hit me. And he goes, I'll sue the shit out of you.
Oh my God.
I went, yeah, I know you will, man. I know you will. I know you. I went, have a good day. And then he gets back in his car. He's like, you fucking, I think he said, fucking scrub.
You need me to be, I would have come around the other side and I would go like this. I would just get up neck close to his ear and I'd do this and I'd go, hey bro, he won't hit you, but he will fuck you if he wants.
Why you always want me to fuck people, dude?
Because I would like to see you take that guy and just fuck him a little bit.
You tell like life's not going his way. I could tell. So I was like, oh, dude.
Just hold him down and put your dick on his back.
Tommy Bahama shirt on, is wrinkly.
Things aren't going well.
Shit khakis.
Yeah.
He's in this rental. He darts off. I honk.
Yeah.
It's probably the 7th frustrating thing that happened to him.
I know.
And then I get out and he's like, God damn it. Because I bet if I was smaller, and I'm not even trying to shame you, I bet if you would have got out, there'd been he was looking for conflict.
Yeah.
So when I go, do you have a gun?
Yeah.
Like, and I think it's
he was a bully, but then he saw the giant get out.
He might be a bully or just having an awful day, and our paths decide to cross. So when it's funny because obviously physically he's not going to beat me. That's just not in the
He
cards.
can fake an injury and sue.
Yeah. So when I get out, and then it's kind of humorous because I go, "Do you have a gun?" And he goes, "No, no weapons." He goes, "No." I went, "What are you gonna do?" And then we just stare at each other. And he goes, he takes a step closer because now there's an audience.
Oh.
And I came from CBS, so I'm thinking maybe some of the big execs are there having lunch. They see, oh, there's that fucking meathead. Wow, he's gonna fight Schaub.
I don't think they would ever say
That's
that.
just what I'm.
Yeah,
but I was just
I
like,
know you're paranoid
I was just like,
about
oh God, here we go, man. So I go, what are you gonna do? And they take a step closer because I think he was embarrassed because now obviously he's not gonna physically assault me. That's not in the cards for him. That's not the way this pecking order works. So he's like, all right, well, I can't just get back in my car, look like a bitch. So he just gets real close, goes, I dare you to hit me. And I could just tell him like, dude, like don't
How
do this.
sad.
I want to be like, you want to fake like you hit me, and then I'll like get back in my car so you can save face. What do you want to do, man?
I know.
Like, what do you want to do?
Oh, man.
And I go, what are you gonna do? He goes, I'll sue the shit out of you. I was just like, that's what's wrong with this town.
It's such a bummer, man. He's just not really. He can't back it up.
I just felt bad for him. Then he gets in his car and he like darts off, and you tell he didn't want to take the right, but he wanted to get out because he was so embarrassed. So he goes a right where it's just dead stop traffic. And then I pull up and I can like now we're window to window. I just went like this way. Waiting. You know, Fairfax at night. It's a parking lot.
Yeah. The only time I've
I'll
ever
sue the, and his face was so red and just goes, I'll sue the shit out of you.
The only time I've ever done anything like that, where I've had road rage beyond, was my child was really young, and in the back seat, and this trucker was tailgating me. I mean, on my ass, would have killed us all. And I kept fucking, and then finally I pulled alongside him. I'm trying to scream at him. I'm giving the thing. I'm trying to get him to pull over. I was that angry.
Comes to kids,
which was dumb, but I saw red, and then I tried to follow. I go, if he stops at a truck stop, like I went through all the calculations.
Yeah.
I go, I'm just going to come at him.
Too, right?
I'm just going to come at him. I'm not going to even warn him. I'm just going to hit him in the back, and then take all the penalties that it takes.
Some of those truckers, man, tough motherfuckers.
Yes, but it's also my child. You know.
No, I know, but I'm saying some of those truckers. You know, my uncle was in the Marines. We're going up to the Marines. Many tours.
That's fine. Look at me.
Some more. It's
that's
gonna be
fine.
problems.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But in other words, sometimes
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, sometimes you're like, you're tough. It doesn't.
It's also
matter.
kind of stupid though. When you think at your age,
of
you know
course
what I'm
it's
saying?
stupid.
Even at even when I got back in my truck, I'm like, I should just stayed in my fucking truck. Obviously, the guy's tiny, looks like Danny DeVito, but fatter and uglier. Listen,
Yeah.
When I get out, let's say he did have a gun. I got a kid. What's the best case scenario? What am I doing? I get in the car. I'm like, oh God.
I can't remember what my daughter said.
The funniest thing, I was like, you have a gun? That made me laugh.
My two kids are in the backseat. I probably told you this. And the guy, I pulled out, same thing. There was this car wash. And the guy goes, you and your pussy. He said the F word, actually, but let's just say, but you and your pussy Tesla, bitch. You bitch. And I looked.
You were with your kids?
My daughter and my son were in the backseat.
Because you were in a car wash beat? You didn't tell me this.
No. I was pulling up to a stopped light.
Okay.
And I didn't let him get in. I just didn't see him. So he was trying to pull in to get in line for the light. I just didn't see him.
Yeah.
You and your pussy F word.
Yeah, that is frustrating.
You know, so he's like, yeah.
Why'd you say pussy F word?
He called me the F word.
Yeah.
The gay word.
Oh, just hit.
Yes.
I was like, dude, you said pussy.
Yeah.
But also,
yeah. So
you also, when you drive a Tesla, it's kind of what you get.
Well, that's what he said, right?
Yeah.
I think it was when my Tesla was white. I now have the midnight blue.
Yeah, that's tough.
You know, I got the midnight blue now. So now guys go, that guy looks like he's got hands.
Oh, wow. Not what I was thinking.
Oh, not?
No.
Okay. So but now when they see me, they go, that's the guy with, that's the guy with.
A trunk full of Uggs.
No.
Trunk full of Uggs and tennis rackets.
I do have tennis rackets, but no Uggs.
When I see a
did look at
Tesla,
Uggs.
I look down and go, that guy sucks.
What?
Cock.
No. Well, okay, but the bottom line is my daughter, and I looked, and you know how that is. You get challenged, and your mind goes, right, you're like,
ego thing, right?
Maybe I'll, just for a second,
I know.
caveman, you go,
thing.
maybe I go. And then my daughter
know.
said, and I think this is exactly what she said.
She went,
11 years
that
old.
guy.
She goes, Dad, don't respond.
Oh, wow.
From the back seat, my 11-year-old.
More mature than both of us.
That's correct, sir.
Yes.
My 11-year-old knew and saw everything, and I was like, I was so proud of her.
Yeah, that's so
And then the
cool.
guy, I didn't say anything, and I just looked, and the guy goes, you pussy bitch. And
you know what? If you just go like this, if it's just like, sorry,
that is
dude.
what I do.
If you just go, sorry, dude, they're like, fuck.
I'm never getting out of my car to fight over a traffic thing. I don't give a shit.
It's very strange.
I don't
What's
care.
the best case scenario?
Nothing. There's no upside. There's zero upside.
Again, the only time I've ever had, like, in the last fucking 7 years, the only time I've had real, like, straight up serial killer rage was I was at Century City Mall in the parking lot. There's a nightmare, and this old dude and his wife, I mean, it's a crosswalk. They're far away, speeds up, and comes this close to hitting me and my son. I have my son there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what happens. That's what
I got
happens.
so upset.
Yes.
Joanna's never seen me like that.
Yeah.
I was like, take Tiger. I'm about to kill 2 prunes.
Well, they always say that
Daddy's going to prison.
Jared Diamond, who wrote that book, Guns, Germs, and Steel. A lot of people
sells
say
a lot of diamonds. Jared
a lot of diamonds. People always say, "What book should I read?" I always say, "You can start with Guns, Germs, and Steel." Won a Pulitzer Prize. It's about the foundation.
You recommend it to me.
It's a lot of work.
It's very and it's a little boring. It's a little dry.
Yes,
it's
but
he
did a lot of study with indigenous cultures in Papua New Guinea, cultures that had very little contact with the outside world. Cannibals. Cultures that practice widow strangling. So when their husband dies, they strangle. The next of kin strangles. All these really weird cultures way up in the highlands, and tribes that have been isolated for 40,000 years. And he said that a lot of times tribes will be really peaceful.
All of them had road rage?
They'll be peaceful and everything else. When resources get scarce, and when, say, there isn't enough water and their children are under threat.
When they get
genocidal. He said that what they'll do is to justify their attacks. They'll start coming up with stories and shit. Yeah, that's what he grew up with. Look at this.
No, not him.
No,
him.
I mean I know. That's what he can't pull that back. But that's what he was around. He was around those people, and he set off to see why civilization, why all these inventions happen in Europe and not anywhere else. And it's a really interesting book about that. But anyway,
road rage is an interesting thing.
But he said that human beings, as soon as we're all nice, we all talk about peace. As soon as our children don't have enough to eat or drink, we will kill those people over there. And he said these are all good people.
If it's my kid surviving or you got to kill you, man.
You got to kill me.
Unfortunately, you got to kill me. It's a bummer.
If you had to choose between Tiger and me,
before someone's like, "What do you think, Tiger?"
Without a question, that's what happened.
Like, no, not him. Fuck, you killed Bryan, dude.
Damn it.
We're saying Bryan or Charles Manson.
Well, but I don't like what you see. What you just did. Now I want to stop you. I know you're a tough guy. I know you're big. You see what you did. You're discounting. You're discounting the fact that I got hands, dude. I'm peppering your face. Pop, 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 pop.
Yeah, dude.
And go in your body.
Yeah, that shit is strange. Traffic will fucking get you. Speaking of in your DNA, so finally,
the motto of that story, we should wrap it up, is to always
kill each other.
Always attack first.
Always attack first. Always honk your horn and smack.
And carry a weapon and use it. Don't worry about the police.
Yeah, the message of the story: make sure you carry a gun, because if someone was as nice as I was, you might have problems.
But you're better off taking the punch and having a lawyer in your back seat and videotaping everything on your dashboard, and then you get lots of money.
Yeah, people had their phones out. I was like, this isn't going to go well. Yeah. No matter what happens.
That's the one good thing about it. That's actually, I think, one of the good things about everybody having cameras on their phones. People are way less willing to do some crazy shit.
Well, that's why the guy was like, you fucking hit me.
Yeah.
Because he knows I can't,
I think, though, in states where you're allowed to carry guns,
Texas.
I believe that homicides are higher in altercations. Is that right?
It's
a problem.
Yeah.
I got a little problem with that.
Yeah, what can you do? Speaking of just natural DNA, I finally connected with Bobby Lee and did their podcast, TigerBelly.
Yeah, those
yesterday.
fuckers. Do you hear Santino and Bobby Lee going bad on me?
No.
It's hilarious.
On their podcast?
Yeah, bring it up on Fighter and the Kid website. These fucks.
Fighter and the Kid website?
Fighter and the Kid Instagram.
Or YouTube.
I think it was Instagram.
Did you post it, Kat?
Yeah, somebody did. I believe it was the fakening.
Those motherfuckers.
Which one is it?
That one. The middle one.
This is Bobby Lee and Santino on TigerBelly?
I think it was on Santino's show.
Yeah, it was on.
He had. Okay.
He was worse in more stuff than he was good in. That's what I'll say about Bryan.
Don't say that.
He is bad in more stuff than he is good in stuff.
You said it twice.
About Bryan
Yeah,
Callen.
don't say that out loud, though.
Fuck Bryan Callen. I've said it once. I'll say it 1,000 times. If he wants to fight, we can set it up.
You know that I could stop your heart, right?
I could kill him.
I always forget, though, he's like 70.
52 and this.
Yeah,
so much
he's
stuff.
83.
What?
Yeah, he does things where he'll send me videos and he'll just go on a rant.
He sends me ranty
drives
videos
me
all the time,
crazy,
and I
this
want to
guy.
fucking kill him because of it.
Yeah.
He thinks he's funny.
Good night.
Fucking Bobby.
So it's bleach media, not the
You
fakening.
fuckers.
Yeah. So they do it out of Bobby's house. Like they live upstairs. You came
yeah, I've
in
done
and they're
it.
all Bobby's just waking up, put me down. I'm like, it's 1 o'clock.
That's annoying to me.
It's 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, finally did their show, which I was supposed to do a long time, and his girl, Dime. He knows this.
Oh, yeah.
Dime of all dimes.
Swimmer.
I don't think she still
Competitive
swims.
swimmer?
Yeah,
No, I mean,
not
she
anymore.
used to be, yeah.
But where do you give out her athletic achievements?
Because that's
But
what she talks about. We talked about that when we did the podcast.
yeah. Did you
'Cause
bring
she's-
up her athletic?
Well, she's a big athletic gal, and she's with Bobby, who's not a big athletic guy.
She's saying she's so attractive to obviously is and this is where I'm going with this thing is so we were talking about attractiveness and she goes, well, whether Bobby's dated supermodels before and the reason we connect is because of our personalities. I went, hold on. I went, I will promise you this, Kyla, right? Kalila. I will promise you this, Kalila. If you didn't look that way, you guys would not be here. You might, and it's just the way it works. Like attraction initially is the way you guys connected. Then if you guys vibe, then there's usually a long relationship. But if you didn't look like that, you wouldn't even have the opportunity for you guys to vibe. And because that's the only way, the only thing that's going to attract us off the bat.
Yeah.
Is that physical attraction. Everyone wants to go, well, you got to look deeper than the skin.
No,
I get that.
No.
It's in my DNA to be attracted to my type.
That's right.
So as soon as I meet someone, if I'm attracted to them physically, all right, check that, dick's hard, and then you talk to them. And then if they got a personality, then you move them in and have kids.
I agree.
But we're not even going to get to that phase if you don't check the other box.
They did a study, and I can't remember where it was, but it was pretty comprehensive. And they looked at all these long-term couples that have been together for a long time. And they said, what is the main sort of source? And all of them said a deep sexual connection that seemed to have lasted.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I do think a lot of relationships...
That sounds like complete bullshit.
No, it was-
'Cause
it was-
if you ask Jay-Z, he's like, I'm so sick of fucking Beyonce.
I don't think so.
I think every guy in the world eventually
It may be
gets sick
so,
of
but you
having vanilla
still,
ice cream.
that's true, but you still are drawn to the person. Like you still
I
want to have
disagree.
sex
I think
with them.
I disagree.
There are some people that are
I think
codependent and they stop fucking.
I think the
but-
physical thing goes out the window eventually.
So
and
they were
it's
looking
more
at-
about like you being able to kind of live with each other and operate.
That's
as
a different.
one.
That's a different thing. They were looking at relationships that still had that were still going really strong, where they spent a lot of time together. Okay.
See, I disagree with that.
Yeah. Well.
I think it's more.
I don't
like,
know what the study
like when
was.
you have your best friend, like because it doesn't matter
Yeah.
who you are.
Yeah.
Eventually, you get sick of fucking.
Yeah,
that
you
person.
need to be
Eventually, you get
friends.
sick of fucking that or driving that Bentley or
Yeah.
Ferrari. Like you get used to it, and it's just like, all right, whatever.
Yeah. Well, you can't see your life without them, right? Because the relationship takes on a whole different dimension.
Yeah, if you base it just off sex, you're fucked.
Yeah. You can't
Super
just. But yeah. But anyway,
That
I don't know.
picture's
I don't know.
hilarious. It sounds like a terrible study. That
No, but
picture's
it was.
hilarious.
I think it's still. You still need to be physically attracted to the person.
For sure, but you wouldn't.
It's not- it can't be
But
all
again,
of
that's
it.
my point.
Yeah.
you're not even getting the. You're not
here's-
even getting
yeah.
the front door.
Yes. So
If
they say this-
physically they don't check the box.
This is what I heard a good stat. They said somebody said if
have
the
any
sex is
references,
bad,
bro?
if the sex is bad, it's 95% of the relationship. If the sex is good, it can be 10% of the relationship.
Yeah,
So in other
that's
words,
fair.
you know what I'm saying? But if it's bad, you're yeah.
Yeah, they're great though. Their whole team's really good. The producer's hilarious. I think he's Korean chin. Because I go, hey, what's up? What do you do here,
Bobby?
man? And he, no, not Bobby. You listening, bro? When I talk, no, it's his producer. He's this Korean dude, but
I think he's Filipino.
Is he?
Cat might know
Do you
more.
know him? But because I go, what do you
Bring
do?
him
man?
up.
And he goes, he's on their Instagram there. He goes, I'm just like Chin. Scroll down.
That guy's Filipino.
I think he means like he's just like Chin as a producer, not necessarily
See, I
the
thought
same
because
Asian.
they look kind of similar. Keep scrolling down.
Well,
This is where I get my Asians wrong.
yeah, you
this is
get-
where I'm gonna be like, oh, you're
you're
racist.
hopeless.
This is Bobby
Great.
Lee's Instagram. When we go to their actual TigerBelly.
No, you'll see. I thought I saw him. Keep going.
wasn't he?
I saw him when you were scrolling, unless that was a different one.
Bobby's so painfully funny.
There he is.
He's so
The
funny.
middle one. There he is. Far left.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not
that's-
Korean.
that's a Filipino
Filipino,
dish.
you son of
Definitely
a
not
bitch.
Korean.
Really?
Yeah,
Fuck
that's
yeah.
Filipino.
Wow.
Might even be Thai.
One of those type
Who's
of
the guy in the
Asians.
middle?
No idea. Oliver Hudson?
Oh, that's Kate Hudson and Carrie. What the hell's the guy from Escape from L.A.? Kurt Russell.
Oh, Kurt
their
Russell.
their son, I think.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
wow.
What's he
Handsome
do? He's
dude.
an actor?
I think he's an actor.
Handsome guy.
That's cool. Yeah, he's handsome. He's all up on his girl.
Kurt
there.
Russell's one of the coolest. Me and Jimmy Burke had a long talk with him when he was on the street. I was like, what a fucking cool guy.
He's amazing.
Oh.
Yeah. Tombstone.
He's just
Dear
awesome
God.
in general.
Oh, that's right. He was in Tombstone.
Amazing in Tombstone.
Escape from New York.
Val
He's
Kilmer
my
was great.
generation, so.
Cobra. Do you remember that? He had a wife beater and a cigarette with glasses on.
Well, Cobra was, you know who Cobra was, right?
Was that Sylvester Stallone?
That's right.
That was Sly?
Yeah, so that's right.
Oh, no. Big Trouble in Little China.
No, you're thinking of
Yes,
Tango.
yes.
You're thinking of Tango and Cash.
Nope.
Tango
Nope,
and
that's one of my
Cash
favorite
was
movies.
Tango and Cash was Kurt
Top
Russell
5 for me of all time.
and
No,
Sylvester
I thought
Stallone.
Cobra was Russell. But
Bring
it's
up
definitely not.
Cobra.
Big Trouble in Little China is top 5 of all
Oh,
time.
look at that.
Look at- He's just roaming around the beater. Really couldn't fight. Needed
No.
guns.
He had such a sense of humor. His strength was
He was so
funny as
hilarious in
fuck.
that. Yeah, he was great in that.
Yep. Tango and Cash. he
He's
was just
so
funny.
fucking good in that, man.
Yeah, he's great.
And then their daughters, Kate Hudson, right?
Yeah.
Bring up how cheesy
Killers.
Stallone is in
I love
Cobra.
that movie.
In Cobra.
He's bodied up in Cobra. Dude, Tango and Cash. Kathy Ireland in Tango and Cash. Yeah, see, that's what I was
yeah.
thinking. Go to the cover though, Chin. Yeah.
Tight.
Yeah, that's it.
God damn. look at
Yeah,
that.
fuck yeah.
Don't fuck with Cobra.
Pretty cool.
Bring out in the scene. Remember, they go, "Bring out the Cobra." Couldn't find him, and he just shows up. He gets out of his car. He's got this it's so great.
Just killing it. Crime is a disease. Meet the cure.
Yes.
Back then, that's how they did it.
Fuck yeah, that's how they did it. My generation, Jack, Brack.
You got that?
Brack is
My
Jack.
generation.
Oh, and
Brackazoid.
Brigitte Nielsen. Oh God, I love it.
Oh, I loved when she was on VH1's Celebrity House, whatever the fuck it was.
Oh,
Remember
yeah,
that?
she was-
and she
Look,
was
he's
fucking. Remember her in Flavor Flav? Do me a favor. Bring up a picture of Brigitte Nielsen, Flavor Flav. Flavor Flav used to
They
run
dated.
deep and true.
He ran deep and true. He's got I don't care how small he is. You've seen how small he is in life, right?
Yeah, look at
He's
him
still
now.
got a piece on him.
Dude, she looks mentally all right.
Are they dating
Super
now? That's a
stable.
disaster. Look
I
at
don't think. Are they still dating?
No, there's
did,
no way.
Did
Do
you think they
Flavor
were really-
Flav die?
No, I don't know. Were they really having sex?
Oh yeah, she talked about it on the show. They were like straight up together, and they would argue all the time because they went on the show, right? Fell in love. They would, and they went on couples like therapy and shit. Flavor Flav, what a character, man!
What a difference in size.
Brigitte Nielsen, just
But you know,
She could have been the Game of Thrones girl.
Piece.
what?
He's
You
working
think?
with- when she was younger, Brigitte Nielsen had something to say, sir.
Oh, for sure.
She had something to say.
Yeah, she has something to say now. It's just not very coherent.
Did she find her way into some substance abuse?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot her and Sly, dude.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dude, think about the fucking.
There was some stuff going on. Look
Think
at her.
about
Look
hey,
at that.
Think about the boonanny Sylvester Stallone took down.
He took down some. That was back in the day when movie stars were royalty, where you were royalty and you did what
You could grab him by the pussy and didn't get
You
fired.
could do. You did what and what when?
What's she doing now? Is there? Can you do Brigitte Nielsen currently?
She's an older woman now. And
No, but she was having. Oh yeah, that's right. She had a baby at 55.
Brigitte Nielsen is opening up about having a baby at 55. The actress welcomed her daughter, Frida, on June 22nd.
55 is the new
more than
30.
10 years of in vitro fertilization treatment. The road was rough.
Fifth child.
She says there was a lot
Wow.
of disappointment. And husband Desi
I think
and
the
research-
chance
She's
of
a
Down,
mom.
I think the
Awesome.
chance of Down syndrome if you have a child
Yeah,
after
it's high.
40 goes up like crazy.
But good for her, man. She's a mom.
That's cool.
She's got 5 kids. Is a full-time job.
Well, the
and
other ones
then
are like
some.
30 and 40, but yeah, I hear you.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, they're super old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still a job. Still a pain.
You know, it'd be tough if your mom was fucking Flavor Flav and you're 22 years old. That'd be a tough go. Like, really? All right.
Yeah. Creed
What's
2 star.
what's
She was in
Flavor
Creed
Flav
too.
doing, Chin?
She's in Creed 2.
Creed 2. Flavor Flav.
Sylvester Stone was a horrible. What did she say?
Ran it back.
What did she
Yeah,
say
she's in
about-
Creed 2.
What did she say about? Oh, she's Drago's wife. Sylvester Stallone was a horrible. Let me see. What's it say there?
It's going to be a video.
You know, I just did Larry
Why are
King.
these films?
Really?
like,
How was he?
I
think
did
it's
it with
because physically looking at them, they're bigger than life, but that's why
Dennis Miller
the Rocky
hosted.
empty.
They should call this interview-
She's a smart woman.
They should call this interview
Love
Obviously.
and War
Worst piece of advice you ever.
to Mary Stallone.
It's Mary Stallone.
Was it that bad?
Yes,
How did you get along with him on Creed 2 then?
it's out, and because he's a pro, I'm a pro, and we do
Damn,
things in
she
this
looks
that,
like Triple
actors
H next to
should
lady.
do.
It's a big girl.
We treat each other with respect. We buried the hatchet. We moved on, which is a
Well, he
great
wouldn't have had
thing,
you
and
on
I
set if
suggest
you did
more
it.
people should do that.
Never miss a beat.
Well,
So
she didn't really
she's-
talk
Yeah.
shit.
No,
She listen
Just
when
honest.
they did when they're young. He's probably slinging dick all over this
of
town.
course.
Coming on all the walls. Doesn't give a fuck. And then she got off.
Well, hold on. What did you say?
He's
what
having
did
a
you
good
just say?
time, bro.
Did you just say coming on all the walls? I don't understand what that means.
Tango and Cash, dude.
No, but
You know what I'm saying?
no, not really. Does he? Hey, it's spring.
It's Rocky, bro.
He's leaving his mark in every room.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, yes. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. She's like, yeah, whatever.
No,
dude.
she was just being honest.
How
Of
was
course it
how was
terrible.
Larry King?
It was great. Well, Dennis Miller.
He's brilliant.
So it was really cool though, because for me, because I grew up watching Dennis Miller. In fact, when I went to a taping of Saturday Night Live at 19 or whatever.
wow.
And he was the star, basically.
Dennis Miller
And I
was-
remember these three fucking beautiful gals. Looking back on it, they were professionals. They were professional hot girls. And but I was like, I was a young man. I was like, these are the hottest girls I've ever seen. And they just kept trying to catch a glimpse of him. They were just in love with him. And I was like, God,
was
what would it
so
be like to be a
big. He
comedian?
was so
To
big.
be on Saturday Night Live
Yeah.
and to be that. And that in a lot of ways. And then I'm listening to him introduce me. And I'm doing Larry King Live. And I was
this
like,
this morning?
This is yesterday, Wednesday. And I was like, this is crazy. This is like full circle. Like it's
That's
kind of
cool,
a
man.
mark. He's 65 and you
What's
know.
he
but it was
doing now?
just
Is he just retired?
Well, we talked about that. He said, dude, I've spent my life on sets and working, and I haven't really
Nonstop.
seen much. And he said, so I want to start doing things like going to Italy and
Oh, wow.
maybe hanging out on a working olive oil farm or whatever. And I was like, I get it.
Olive
That's the
oil
thing,
farm?
man. And then Kevin Nealon was there. Kevin Nealon, yeah, whatever. Just like going to Tuscany and
okay.
seeing how people live. But Kevin Nealon was there. So now I'm with Kevin Nealon and Dennis Miller, and they were on
Saturday Night
SNL
Live
together.
alumni.
And I'm with these two beasts. Kevin Nealon is, I've never met anybody who can be funny all the time, nonstop. He's one of those people that I kind of marvel at how talented he is all the time. But they were just catching up, and it was just, I don't know, man, two legends.
So,
two
but it was
legends.
on, all legends. So it was on Larry King's show, though?
Yeah.
And he was filling in?
Yeah, he took it. Yeah, he took over. It was really fun, man. It was a really in-depth interview.
And why did Larry King leave?
He had a heart attack. He's
CNN?
85.
And then stopped? But then why?
No, he's coming back. He's just on the
to
mend.
CNN? Because we already had
So
Larry King
it's on
live.
Aura and it's on Hulu now.
But why did he originally leave?
I think that
Did they
the
fire him?
contract was up, and then I don't know.
They're probably just like, dude,
He's 85.
he's older.
Yeah, he's still
You be
great.
farting on air, too.
Yes, I've seen that. Yeah, I love it.
It's hilarious. I mean, when you're that age, like,
Doesn't
fuck
matter,
it, dude.
Doesn't matter. But at
Enjoy the
85 years
interview.
old, he's just still doing it. Still doing it, man. Yeah, I had a heart attack.
Departure on June 2010. King, after 25 years, I'd be stepping down. There you go. What a great show, though.
Yeah, his ticker. He's
He's
got
one
a
of the
bum ticker
best.
right now, and that's what happens when you're 85.
Yeah, and he just had, right? He came out of surgery or something?
Yep. So and he's on the mend, and I guess he's.
That's
doing
cool,
better.
man.
Yeah,
That must have been a cool experience.
it was really cool.
I was listening to Howard Stern yesterday, and if you so Howard Stern's channel 100, he had Dana Carvey on, who's amazing on
Yeah.
there. But
He had a heart problem. That's why he took a
Now
minute.
he's getting healthy though.
Yeah.
His heart's good.
So good.
But
so
they,
funny.
if you go to the station 101, they do his like old hits. They had Howard Stern from 1985
Wow.
playing his radio station on 85 playing.
Wow.
So it said Stern 85 David Letterman appearance. It was his first time jumping on Letterman. But was Letterman in 85? It didn't make sense to me.
Letterman
It didn't match up.
Letterman was 85.
Was he?
Letterman was my senior year. I graduated high school in 85.
Oh, that would make sense. So he was talking about this.
Yeah, it looks.
Dude, I forget, like, when it said Stern, 1985, I'm like, that dude's been doing this that long?
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's why they call him the king of media.
He's been doing it longer than 85.
And it's so interesting.
You know why he
because-
got fired in Washington, D.C.? In Washington, D.C. in 1980,
Had to be 70s.
yeah, I mean, it was
Had to be
really early.
70s.
He said a plane crashed into the Potomac, right where the 14th Street
Was
bridge
he
was.
lying, or he was just saying how?
No,
was?
it crashed. It was a tragic thing.
Yeah.
He called the airline and asked how much a ticket costs from Washington National to the 14th Street bridge. And they were like, you are off the air.
And what's interesting about him, when you listen to those real old school ones, so Robin's still there. She was with him from day one. But it's so crazy because they're worth basically $1 billion together now. They're so rich. The dynamic hasn't changed at all.
Right.
Like I went from 85 and I listened to the interview with Dana Carvey. I'm like, holy fuck, they're the same. It's the same vibe. He still has the same attitude. Even look at that whole crew's
Well,
still
he
there.
stayed relevant too. That's really hard to do with podcasting and everything.
I agree. But also you can hear him back then how he's just talking shit on how they're like, man, they should let you host David Letterman. He's like, they fucking should. And he was kind of ahead of time, but even before podcasting, he goes, I won't produce that bullshit, overproduce, have a real conversation. Like, what would you do if they had like Sylvester Stallone? He goes, I'll talk about him fucking girls. That's what we all want to hear, man. They're all like laughing and he's such a beast, man.
Yes. That's exactly right. He used to always ask uncomfortable questions.
Remember when he was like the fart man? Remember when he went on MTV and had his ass out?
No.
Bring that
I
up.
do remember
MTV,
this.
Howard Stern MTV Awards.
He's wearing chaps or
He was
something.
the fart man. He's wearing assless chaps. And he's not young.
Do remember this.
That stuff, right?
That's impressive.
Imagine
man.
when was that? 19 what?
92 it says there.
And that's when he was on E. Remember his show was huge on E?
Yeah, look at
and he
him.
had like naked chicks and strippers all the time.
Yes. I do
Look at
remember
this
that.
guy.
Well, there you
He's
go.
so big, man.
He's a big boy.
Because when you go to New York, you do serious hit. Now Stern has his entire own floor. Like they used to share it, now he just has his own shit.
Yeah.
He's
Yep.
hilarious, man. Because he has a book coming out. He's been doing his own. He's been doing all this media stuff. He's like us. He's like, does it really matter? Does it really help? He's like, my fans are gonna buy the books, but the reason you do these other things is because you think like the fans outside your box are gonna buy it. He's like, he's only gonna buy a book that says Howard Stern's coming on you. He's
Yeah.
like, that's the title of the book or something like that. Coming again or something.
Right.
He's like, I have my fans and they love it, but it's really for them.
Yeah.
He's like, when I go on The View or
He
this
doesn't
he goes, when I go on the when he makes $300 million a year. Because is anyone really gonna buy the book?
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
How
How the
ridiculous
fuck
is
did they
that?
do that? That's amazing.
But he's just crazy, man.
John Stamos.
Good old John.
And that was it. What year was that, Chin?
92.
Wow.
92.
Fart man.
Fart man.
Even now, they still like. I'm like, man, I wonder when we'll grow up. He's older than both of us. If you listen to that show, surrounded by other grown ass adults, everyone's 50, 60 years old.
Yeah.
And
Acting like idiots.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Robin will say something like, oh, I wonder what she ate for dinner, and be like, and then it's just like these sounds. And then Howard's like, yeah, I bet she blew up the bathroom. Like, these guys are awesome.
I never get
And he's
tired
always
of
talking about
stupid
fucking.
shit.
He's like, but you know what's weird is he has this weird talent where he's worth whatever $400 million every year. And they brought these kids on. He's like, how much you guys make? And they're like, whatever. Like, we're making good money. We don't have to work. He's like, God, that must be so great. Man, I wish I got into that. Should I get into that business? And it's like, what are you talking about? But he's still like, he doesn't ever drop the guard of how rich he is.
Yeah, never. Look at this shit.
I was also thinking about this. Probably the hardest show to get on.
Oh, yeah.
Well, because I was talking to my Showtime PR guy, and I said, you know what would be the hardest interview in the world to get on? He goes, what? I went, Howard Stern now. Mm-hmm. It's such a big audience, and he's kind of like Rogan, where unless you kind of have an in or he's interested in what you're saying, you're not going to get on. Unless he like knows you personally or he finds something you did really funny, you're not getting on Howard Stern.
Yeah.
Same with Rogan. You're not getting the two biggest shows in the world.
Right.
You're not getting on. Like sometimes I'll talk to Jamie about some of the people Rogan's turned down, and you would lose your mind.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be like,
I'm sure.
What? That'd be a dope interview. And any Tonight Show would be foaming at the mouth for these guests. Rogan's like, I have nothing to talk to. I'm not interested in what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, that's crazy.
Famous like actors and stuff, you mean?
Athletes and actors.
Yeah. Well, because they're
When I heard the names, like, what, really?
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be awesome. He's like, not interested. I'm
he
like,
probably doesn't
no
have
doubt.
much to say to them. You know.
He's just not interested in what they're doing.
Yeah, that's right.
It's he doesn't have Insta, which is pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Howard Stern, same thing. You're not getting on there unless it's creme de la creme.
Yeah,
They'll put you on the after show.
I'm doing that.
They offered me the after show. I went, my ego, I'm gonna wait. Hopefully, I'm big
Yeah.
enough to get on Howard someday. We've done the after show together.
Yeah, I think I'm doing that in New York on my press tour. Good guys, though. I like those guys.
Great guys.
Yeah.
It's a pretty decent following.
Look at Donald. The Donald.
Well, you know what's interesting about you're doing the same thing, B, is with specials. Like, there's no more like just focus on one night, one time only. Like,
Yeah.
it's a year-long promotion.
Oh yeah, man.
Like,
because my special Complicated Ape starts streaming June 12th. So
Where was it
on
before?
Amazon? So right now you can rent or buy it on any platform, but now it's going to start streaming on Amazon. So everybody has Amazon, right? So anybody who has Amazon, like Amazon Prime, you can stream it. It's like
So then you got to push that now.
yeah, because
Well, with Showtime, because obviously there's still traditional media, so aired Friday night at 7.
yeah,
Push that. You can watch it for free. Well, now it's on demand.
yeah,
And then their data, they collect it for the whole year.
Yeah.
I mean, so I did all of New York last week, all our friends' podcasts, and then I did Bobby Lee's yesterday, and then I'll do Rogan tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And I told Justin Showtime, like, then I'm done, man. Like, I'm exhausted. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm sick of talking about this. And
Yeah.
they're like, excuse me?
Yeah.
Well, no. Well, no. Because people can watch, because with Showtime, it's not just on TV, they're on demand.
Yeah.
You can get it whenever you
You
want.
can keep
So now
promoting
you gotta
it
keep
forever.
promoting. Yeah.
yeah, because people
And to
wanna
me,
know
I'm
where
like,
to go.
and then it obviously with Showtime, because they want subscriptions, which they got, but it's like, what's best case for me is if you did that, then released it on YouTube.
yeah, but no.
Don't work that way.
No, they keep you on your platform. Everybody's competing to get subscribers,
Yeah. Everyone.
including us. It's like this the
That's the
way the
business we
whole
live in.
game is. Yeah, it's so interesting how much it's changed to the point where the movie star, as you know it, is basically gone. Who's a movie star? I can count them.
They were just on a red carpet. Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, there you go.
That's it.
Not a lot.
Now
more.
people go-
Christian Bale, would you put him in there?
No.
Not really. When you
Not as for like a blockbuster
Yeah.
start, no.
isn't that amazing?
Leonardo DiCaprio and fucking
Brad Pitt.
But here's the thing.
Even that.
Now it's about Batman, Spider-Man. I don't give a fuck. You could
It's
play.
about- that's
This
right.
isn't a knock me. You could play Spider-Man. That thing's going to do great.
That's right. It's the character Spider-Man.
If you played Batman, it would do just as good as
Yeah.
Christian Bale played Batman.
You
It's
put
not Christian Bale or
it's
Bryan
the
Cranston.
uniform. It's the outfit.
Batman.
It's the
That's
costume.
what's selling these days. And it was interesting because James Corden, who's on, they're so fascinating, man, because he's on late night and he's on at the 1 a.m. spot, sir, Monday through Friday. So that's a terrible time slot.
Yeah.
But guess what his team said? Well, it's not about the time slot. This is just the rock,
We'll
the
shoot that
foundation.
there.
No, we're going to shoot it there.
put out-
And we know the ratings aren't great because
Yeah.
our demo's not staying up to 1 a.m.
No.
So what we're going to do is create the best content possible and get the biggest hit on YouTube.
Yeah.
So now on YouTube, he crushes everybody else, destroys everyone digitally. But then in the ratings,
Wow.
his 1 a.m., but his team went, no, let's just get our foot in the door. We'll take that time slot. Then
Yeah.
went, really? He goes, yeah, because we got ideas for where.
And what
it's
do they
going.
do? They just put it out on
Carpool
YouTube.
karaoke. They have whole
Oh,
segments
fuck,
on
man.
it.
Yeah.
They have a new segment. They're just constantly coming up with.
Have you guys heard of Up Rocks? I'm supposed to do an interview with them.
I heard
No.
of Uprocks.
Up Rocks, they say it's got like a subscription basis of 10 million unique views.
Magazine?
I haven't heard
I
it.
don't know
Nobody's
where
talking
I
about
heard
it.
about him.
I've seen their Instagram before. Like, they post cool shit. They seem cool, B.
We
Right.
did articles from there too for current events. We pulled from Uprocks.
Yeah,
before.
and like sometimes I'll see breaking news and I'll see their tag on there.
Okay. Supposed to do a feature article on them. Promotion.
Can't hurt.
Yeah.
I'm just sick of talking.
Good old press tour, buddy. Complicated Apes. You'd be surprised. Get it.
That sounds fantastic.
get
Rich. Did Guy Ritchie do Aladdin?
No, did he?
Go back one.
Your Aladdin nostalgia.
So maybe he's just saying when you see it, it's different. I remember Guy Ritchie was on Rogue. It was fantastic. Came in a suit.
Didn't hear him.
Oh, it was good.
Oh, what? You did.
It wasn't John
You
Favreau.
directed.
Wow.
I had no idea. That's interesting.
Hey, do you have the Paulie Malignaggi stuff on current events? Did
No, but I can pull it up.
you see what he did?
No, I'd like
He
to see
spit
it.
in Artem's face.
Oof. Paulie is a volatile fella.
Yeah, he is. Love the dude.
Yeah.
But
He gets.
their press conference, it's getting interesting. They fucking hate each other, man.
Well, I think it's all that Connor shit, right? The residue
think, doctor?
of it. Yeah.
But it's just like to spin another man's face.
Well, it's what is it? A
watch it?
3-round fight? Bare knuckle.
Does it matter? I don't know if round two, it's bare knuckle. I don't.
Kind of interested in seeing it now.
I would watch it for sure.
Paulie's so Brooklyn and Italian.
God, spitting's just a no-no, you know?
He bonked him on the head too with a microphone.
Who did?
Paulie bonked
did.
Artem.
Oh, okay. Well, no spitting, guys.
Yeah.
Hey,
Spitting
no
is
spitting.
terrible.
It's kind of strange. But the thing, I bet this thing does pretty well. Like, everyone is the buzz is kind of there.
When the animosity is that real, Jesus.
How much is the pay-per-view for him? The problem is that their owner, that he's kind of a tool.
Yeah.
Where he's like, we're deducting his fight purse because he decided not to fight. That's what we do here. It's like, oh God.
Who
It's in the
decided
middle
not
of
to
the
fight? Who?
There's two fighters and like they didn't rip each other's heads off. So he's like, he grabbed the mic, this guy, the promoter, he goes, I want everyone to know he's not getting paid. We don't do that here. And the crowd was like, excuse me, and started booing him. And then online he got destroyed by all of
Scumbag.
What happened was the guy
Pay your
he didn't
fighters, you
he didn't
piece of
perform. One fighter was actually running away. He didn't perform well, and he was telling the audience like, "We don't do that here in bare knuckle." So he says he's going to give part of that salary or whatever his purse to the other guy.
Wow.
So taking away from him and giving
Gonna
to the
try
other
to
guy.
change the contract.
just on the fly.
$29.99.
Okay.
I mean, I'd buy it. No, that's the old one, Chin.
I think
But
that's the same price,
one?
though, yeah.
They just didn't
Wait,
update
is
the
that
background?
Artem?
That was against
So he's
Hick
done this before. Artem.
Diaz.
Yeah, he fought just recently, and the other guy's face got super fucked up.
Jesus, that is a rough,
It's a tough
Dang.
go.
right? Rough. It's got to be very different boxing wise too, because you don't have that. You don't have that extra glove, man. Hard to.
You don't have the protection.
Yeah.
It's just a different game for Paulie. I mean, Paulie should win. Obviously, he's a world champion,
Yeah.
but you know what? Bare knuckles is just a different animal, man. Well, you can watch it on Dish. All right.
Now, is there anything on the hands, or it's completely bare knuckle?
No, bare knuckle, dude.
Hey. Real fighting. Enjoy that.
Yeah, they had a hard time finding a doctor because the cuts are so bad in their face. Because no one really wins in a bare knuckle fight. Like,
Yeah.
Especially when it goes to decision because the cuts are so bad. Remember when Rogan, Eddie, and you guys were like, especially Rogan and Eddie, were like
I
doing a
was not.
football field
I was not.
and bare knuckle. I'm like, that doesn't work, dude. That's not going to work.
Well, so with the amateur boxing now, when you're trying to get to the Olympics, okay, so you don't use headgear. The problem is people get cut. So when you're in the tournament to try to get to,
Yeah, it's more of a problem.
Well,
But
most of the cuts are a major problem because when you don't have headgear, guys get
headbutts.
cut. So and all that
headbutts.
stuff. So guys get cut, and what happens is they don't go on.
You have to pull out.
Yeah.
So stupid.
It is. You're not really seeing the best fighter. You're seeing
I'll
the
watch this
luckiest.
Paulie fight.
I will too. When is this?
It's in
June 22nd, Saturday.
Tampa. Yeah, the doctor came to my show because a lot of places they can't get sanctioned because the doctors don't want, because the cuts are so bad, it's so much work, they don't want to get,
Jesus.
the commissions don't want to deal with it.
Chris Levin is fighting.
He fought before as well. Brendan Ward. I don't know. Do we know how much these guys are getting paid? Have they announced any of that?
Chris
Like
Liebman.
50.
Chris Liebman's got the biggest hands
Biggest head.
and a head. He's just, but his hands, his fingers are so fucking thick. I remember that was one thing I noticed. His head, how wide it is, and how big his hands are. So he should probably be doing bare knuckle.
I don't know if anyone should be doing bare
Leonard
knuckle.
Garcia, is that the Leonard Garcia of old?
Yep.
Wow.
No, that's crazy.
Damn.
I think it was like 40,000 last time I checked.
How much they got paid?
Yeah.
Look at
For
that.
See
Artem?
that?
That's the bare knuckle
Oh,
results.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck is going on here? Oh, Christ. Who's that guy?
Trainer or something?
Man, I'm depressed. I mean, that is just.
Jason Knight's a monster too.
His name is the Kid too, huh? Look at Artem, man. What the fuck, dude?
God, I like Artem too. He's actually
Yeah.
a really good guy. Obviously,
Yeah.
Paulie's my boy. I want Paulie to win. I just feel like for Paulie, he has one of the most exclusive, hardest jobs in the world to get from being a high level boxer.
so good.
Being a commentator on Showtime.
He's so good.
And he's bright.
You just don't want to see him. You don't want to see him fight anymore.
It just doesn't make sense because you're set. Like guys would cut off their fucking left legs to get in your.
I think he just really loves the game. I watched him. I watched him at Gloveworks. He comes in now, and I was watching him work with Mike Lee and some other guys, and he's so passionate about it. Like he just loves the strategy, the game, the way he talks to guys who are in the ring. There, it's like I think he's just in love with the science of the.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you have to do bare knuckle boxing.
Yeah,
That's
but
not
then
the science.
but
That's a
at the
different
same
class.
time, he's just a fighter.
competition?
He's a fucking fighter, and he just right. I mean,
Yeah.
some people just can't let it go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Jason Knight says I'm going to be making more in bare knuckle boxing. Wonder if he's singing the same tune after he fought.
There must be a lot of gambling on this, and maybe they get a piece of that somehow.
Gambling?
Yeah.
You referring to the movie Lionheart?
No,
they
there's
don't,
a- I-
they don't get a percentage of gambling money.
Well, is there?
That'd be
Where are
illegal,
these
sir.
held? Where
There's one in. They tried doing.
Are they
New
on
York.
reservations? Are they on? Because if they are, then you could figure out a way to work that out.
That he
50,000 to fight me.
So as for Larman, I
Without
heard that he's
that-
making 50,000 to fight me. He put out there that he's making 6 figures in 3 fights. Well, yeah, if you get 50 grand, 3 fights, be 150, sir. Not great.
Well,
Then I don't plan on going out there having a slugfest. Well, that's what you do in bare knuckle boxing.
This is before, so yeah,
I know.
definitely.
who said that?
Artem.
Jason.
That's hilarious.
that?
Oh no, Jason.
That's Jason,
I said
yeah.
that. I don't go out there planning to have a slugfest. What are you crazy? We have bare knuckles.
Well, that's
Exactly
that
what they
would
do.
definitely be a slugfest.
Well, that's why you're there, isn't it?
Jeez.
Oof. Yeah, and there's no heavyweights in this. The big boys like fuck that noise.
Wow.
I don't know, man.
I prefer boxing
Yeah, we're MMA.
for the fighters.
I'm gonna make more in bare knuckle boxing than in my last UFC fight. Not if you won. But the UFC needs to go away with the. So I don't want to get into this, but the UFC needs to get away with the win and show and win money, especially now with the
What do you
guaranteed
mean?
revenue from ESPN. Well, like these guys are gonna make a guaranteed whatever 50 grand, which is terrible, but guaranteed 50 grand to fight.
Yeah.
No, I don't think there's any show and win. In the UFC, it should be you get paid regardless because you're fighting and they're getting viewership off your fighting skills. Whether you win or lose, those same amount of people are tuning in.
Yeah.
So you should get a flat fee because the UFC's getting a flat fee now from ESPN.
Ah.
So the when they dangle that win bonus,
Yeah.
make sure you win. Make sure we give you a bonus. If you perform well, you get a bonus. That's so silly.
Yeah.
No, they pay them what they're worth because you're getting the views no matter what they do. You're getting views.
Did you get the numbers on Rose's last fight?
Awful.
Awful.
Yeah, we don't know.
Prelims were like the record low since
Record
they've been
low.
with ESPN.
It's been a nightmare. But again, it's people are trying to adjust to it. They jump digital before anyone else, so it'll get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the prelims.
So UFC 236, they say they thought 100. It's more like 70 is what I'm hearing.
Wow.
It's just low, people. But here's the other thing. So when that says lowest in ESPN era and 70,000 pay-per-view buys, probably 7 million illegally streamed it.
7 million. Okay.
I would assume a few million.
A lot of
illegally-
people.
A lot.
Yeah.
So it's still getting out there, but not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
You guys get some current events, dude. That shit'll depress you.
Yeah.
Let's talk about serial killers more.
There you go.
Okay, so last year, the NYPD had a warrant to enter somebody's apartment. It was this woman's. And they came in because they believed that her grandson was a part of a illegal deal and that he was selling, I believe it was guns. So they came in and they said that they had guns and drugs in the apartment. They looked around, found a couple of vials that you can see her holding right here. Her husband's ashes are actually inside. And
Honest
they thought
mistake.
it was
Easy
drugs.
mistake to make.
But also
Right?
kind of creepy. You put the ashes in there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
cops probably like, what the fuck are we
Right.
doing, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they
they
got
smoke 'em or
all
anything?
of
By the
them
way-
got confiscated because they're testing them for drugs. And it hasn't been revealed whether there were any drugs found inside of them. But according to the woman, she says that her husband, before he passed, wanted a piece of him to be with his wife, his son, and his grandchildren. And that's why they're in little vials like that. And right now the family's just in the process of trying to get those vials back so they can have a piece of their loved one again.
It's kind of creepy and sweet,
Also,
Creepy- I call it creepy.
Also, a
sweet.
good way to hide your drugs. I'd be like, these are my
In little bullets,
the,
like
the
this is my
ashes of
grandfather's
my
ashes.
grandfather.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
And they'll
reminds me
get
of
you
Cruel
super high.
Intentions.
Yeah. Yeah.
creepy sweet. What else
right.
you got?
So, do you remember the story about Black
loves it.
China getting accepted into Harvard?
There's
Yeah.
a bunch of people doing that, right?
So, Sierra just announced yesterday that she got accepted into Harvard Business School as well.
Really
Now,
pretty.
we don't know whether or not it's the same thing that Black China was doing.
We
But,
should assume
I
it's
mean,
similar.
yeah.
These older celebrities who are like, got into Harvard.
Yeah.
Did ya? Where'd you? You've been studying where? How the
Yeah.
fuck did you get into Harvard?
I don't believe.
You know how hard it is to get into Harvard?
I got some skeptical. I'm skeptical.
And then so she went straight from high school. Look, never been to college, but I always dreamt of going to college. But by God's grace, don't bring God into this. By God's grace, my music career took me on a path I'm so thankful for. This week, I got accepted into Harvard.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, the
is she
SAT
going to
still
Harvard?
hold up after 30 years?
Yeah, is she going to Harvard?
She says that she is going to be attending Harvard. She doesn't specify whether that means an online course or if she's going to be actually on campus. So there aren't too many details, but I thought this was interesting because of the whole Black China thing.
Good for her though. Oh, did I tell you I saw Black China?
Really? Where?
Fuck, I forgot when I did Breakfast Club. Did I talk about this to you, Chin?
No, I didn't.
I don't think
Below
you-
the belt.
Yeah, so when I was at Breakfast Club, I got there. I'm waiting for everyone. I'm waiting for Charlemagne. And Charlemagne comes in and goes, dude, sorry, man. We're just running late. We had fucking Black China come. I didn't know she was going to come. I went, Black China's in there? And so me and Andrew are sitting there with Jay. And I'm like, God, I'd love to get a look at that, man. I mean, she pretty. And Andrew goes, I'd love to get a look, too. As we're going up, Andrew goes, dude, she's going to see you. Your best case Rob Kardashian. You look just like him if you make
Yeah.
great choices.
You make
He's like,
great-
she's going to dig you. So I'm like, hell yeah. So we walk in, dimey dime. Dimey, dimey, dime.
Really?
Yeah.
In
I was
every way, huh? Looking good?
"Dang." Yeah. She was there promoting her new show, but she was on some new reality show, but super hot.
Really?
Yeah.
Not my type.
Me neither. When you see this, not my type either. In person, I'm like, damn, there's something about her.
Yep.
She looks a lot better in this particular episode or whatever.
I wonder what she looked like
These days.
before science got a hold of her.
I don't care. She was
Charlemagne.
delicious.
She's got pierced nipples.
Yeah, you could tell.
Oh, she a freak. Her sex video's awful.
See, I appreciate
Her
her.
sex
I
video is
appreciate
so
her
bad.
being a freak.
Well, no, freak it is all. I shouldn't say freak. Her sex video, not very freaky. When he comes, she goes, "Ew, gooey, don't get it on me."
No.
I went, "Whoa,
Hold on.
ma'am, I am jacking off to this."
Ew, gooey,
and you
don't
just
get it
ruined
on
my
me?
boner.
Oh, well, that's a problem.
The guy she's fucking,
you can't be all...
the guy she's fucking, I'm not. Has the exact same physique as the color as those camera stands.
Dark man. How's his piece?
It's
Not
right
bad,
there.
but he's very skinny.
Oh, so she obviously got this thing out there.
We can't tell. I think it was the guy because it doesn't do her
When
any
was
justice
this?
because people were pissed. Oh, there, go to the bottom right one. You'll see how skinny he is. Looks like Slender Man.
Skinny fella.
She's bad as fuck though. And here's the other thing: she had those fucking socks on the whole time, dude.
That's what sucks.
Dude, she has McGregor black Hanes socks on the whole time she's
Gotta
fucking.
keep your feet warm.
And then when he comes, she goes, "Oh no, don't get it on me." I went,
Whoa.
oh fuck, dude.
Gotta keep your feet warm, bro. If you can still find it online,
The money
chances
shot
are
came.
she sold it.
The money shot came, and she was like, "Not today."
Not today.
And they keep clicking through those other
Oh,
pictures, Jen.
goodness gracious.
I mean,
All right,
pretty great, dude.
there you go. Is that him?
I don't think
Is that?
That dark?
not.
That guy's more light skinned. This guy's pretty dark.
Oh boy. She's had her butt done. Congrats.
I mean, his piece is all right.
It's just okay. It's just okay.
I was hoping for more.
By the
on
way,
on the whole, look at her socks there.
not
God
impressed,
damn,
not impressed.
there's nothing least sexy than having those socks on. Look at the fucking socks. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Get your feet out, bitch.
Yeah. She could be wearing baked hams on each foot. I wouldn't give a fuck.
Oh, I'd be like, you gotta take your socks.
Yeah, you pay attention to details. Me, I'd be like, fuck it. You got baked hams on your feet. Maybe her feet are jacked. Maybe she's got horrible
Corns
toes.
and, like,
That's a good
bunions.
point.
Yeah, she may have like just T-Rex feet. She might have just giant.
The
Wow,
camera
there you go.
work
There
ain't
you
great.
go.
Yeah,
there
look
you
at the
go.
socks.
But she's
So distracting.
that's a great angle for her,
It's sexy, dude.
right? That's a flattering
You a
angle.
little
in
more
my
attracted
opinion.
to her now?
I am indeed.
Yeah, I knew it,
Well,
dude.
when you got a waist that just
Come on,
shoots
baby.
in,
I don't
shoots in, man.
sugarcoat you, bro.
Shut that boom.
I'm telling you, I saw a real thing in person.
All right, I'm with you then. I'm with you. I got you.
Best
it's like
case-
when I work
best
with
case Rob here.
It's like when
Best
I work
case
with
Rob.
I worked with Pamela Anderson back when she was, Pamela Anderson, and she would come on set, and I was like, her and Jessica Simpson back when they were like at their height, and I was like, well, you're the hottest things.
Pamela
You
Anderson?
look like you're dipped in gold, and their bodies were crazy, and they were crazy sexy. Of course, yes.
Dude,
Very
Carmen
unique.
Electra.
Very unique. There you go.
It's a terrible video, but I'll watch it. It was the middle of the day. Whatever. Yeah. Not like Kim K's. I think it was well produced.
Yeah.
Shout out to her mom. What else we got?
I think here.
So, a man in Santa Ana, they say that he was a teen because he was 18 last year when he did this. He broke into the Santa Ana Zoo and he stole a lemur, trying to keep it as a pet.
Hell yeah.
Kirstie
the
Alley
middle-
used to have a couple of those.
In the middle of the night, he actually put the lemur in a plastic container, wrote a sign on it saying, stolen from the Santa Ana Zoo, please return. So he changed his mind. He was later caught because he was staying at a hotel nearby, and he is currently getting charged.
The guy in DC Zoo, Washington DC Zoo, when I was in college, stole 2 gaboon vipers. I want to bring up a gaboon viper, the biggest viper in the world. Stole 2 gaboon vipers, and he was on the bus. He had them in a burlap sack. Now they have the longest
going-
fangs. They have the longest fangs of any fucking snake. Look at how big they are.
What was he gonna
They
do?
can
Sell
kill,
them?
They can kill an elephant. They
Boy,
can actually kill
they're
an
short and
elephant.
fat, huh?
Oh, and their
Holy, I bet they got some torque to them.
fangs can go 2 inches long.
I bet they got some torque to them.
Yep,
Got that
bit him.
short, fat dick.
Yes,
Got that short, fat. You know what that's from, Cat?
largest
tell you
viper in
this,
the
Steve?
world. No.
Have you ever seen that? This is gonna be good. Remember, there's a documentary on HBO. It follows prostitutes. It was a series on HBO, and me and my roommates in college used to watch it. And there's nothing funny.
remember this. I
This
remember
guy picks up this fucking, prostitute, a pro, this hooker, and they were following her around, this black girl, and it's like this, fat, like white dude, and she gets in and she's mic'd up, and she gets in there, and you just hear. She goes, ooh. And he goes, you like that? And she goes, and it had subtitles so you could understand what it said. And just put, ooh, you got that short, fat dick. Never forget that.
You got that gaboon viper.
I bet that guy was like, hey, man, don't want this. That ain't good.
It's not good. Well, so this thing bit him, this kid, through the bag on the bus.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and he was paralyzed for life. Bit him on the back. He had it strung on his back,
my
and the thing
God.
went right through the burlap sack, bit him on the back, and he was like, I don't feel so good. Don't feel so good. Yep. And he got paralyzed.
What was
you don't
he
want to fuck.
thinking?
He wasn't. See, a lot of times,
Well, yeah, there
I'm
you
going to
go.
steal a couple Gaboon Vipers.
How do you even get him in the
He
bag?
was a teenage kid.
How do you get him in the bag?
You can catch them. You use there's a
the
snake.
Wrangler?
Yeah, your Wrangler.
Fuck.
Look at that. Gaboon Vipers are
I've never seen them.
no joke.
Snakes, dude. I was hiking with my dad yesterday, and there's a snake on the trail, and I fucking ran the other direction. My dad goes, "Oh my God, you're scared of snakes?" I'm all, "Who's not?
Who's not scared
I
of-
went. I went. My bat, Indiana Jones. Yeah, I'm a little scared of that fucking rattlesnake up there, man.
Yeah. Rattlesnakes and vipers, when they bite you, a rattlesnake's a viper. You don't want to get bit by a viper. Look at that. Enjoy that. When he stinks those teeth into your
Holy
back
fuck.
and shoots a bunch of neurotoxin into your body.
What a cool animal, though.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, how about I let Papa Schaub take the Viper out last night on the highway?
You
would have thought it was Lewis Hamilton driving this
He's a
thing.
car guy, right?
Big car guy.
Yeah.
Big car guy. Let him drive because I was like, "Oh, let's go get ice cream so he can drive the car before you leave." And he's like, "Oh yeah, no doubt." I go, "Want to drive?" He goes, "Yeah, I've had like a few glasses of wine, but I'm good." And right away I went, "That's interesting. Okay, sure, take my car." So I'm in the driver's seat. No one, would never let anybody else drive it. Maybe my brother. That's it.
Sure.
I don't want you looking at it.
Well, I can't.
Whatever.
I can't take it for a spin.
Not for you, bro.
But I know how to drive.
Not for you. Papa Schaub gets behind the wheel.
Yeah.
And you would have thought they were filming Fast and Furious 7.
Really?
I had to go, let's calm down a tad, Dad.
Really?
Yeah, man.
So now you have
Good-
the Tiptronic
yeah.
paddle. You have the gears,
Paddle
right?
shifters, yeah.
Do you use those?
Oh, yeah.
But do you have to use them, or can you
No.
just drive it in automatic?
No, if you're just like, if I was driving to work today, I just leave an automatic. But when I'm like at night, like last night driving back from the Comedy Store, I was using the paddle shifters. That's when it's fun. Automatic, it could be any car.
Off the line, do you beat me in off the line in the first?
Go to 0 to 60. What Tesla edition? You don't have the
75D.
Check 0 to 60, 75D. Yes, I
4.2?
crush you. I crush you.
Really?
Yours is while the Model 75D got 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds. Very cool. Go to Ferrari F12.
4.9 seconds. What's it called? What is it?
F12. It's going to be, I think, right at 3.1.
3.1?
Don't go. This has all of them on there. Jesus, you should be able to find it way
Is
easier.
it? Can you narrow it down to F12 something?
Go if we go 2018 or 2017 F12.
3.1.
There you go, 3.1.
3.1 seconds. 3.1. Hold on. Yeah, because the Ludicrous only
And then
gets
you go
2.9. The Ludicrous gets 2.9, so you're right there with him.
And I don't suck cock and wear Uggs.
Now,
Pretty cool, right?
Hold on. You got to give it up for the Ludicrous. I need to hear you. You got to take that back.
I told Paul too. Paul we have the same financial guy. He goes, when I heard you get a new car, I thought for sure you're getting a Tesla. All my, all the clients that work with, he goes, all of them got Teslas. I went, because they ain't shit, Paul. They ain't shit. If I ever get a Tesla, fire me. Fire me, dude.
Fire me.
Love resistance. Same way as I still have Hotmail. Still fucking with Hotmail.
Yeah.
I refuse to change.
That's amazing to me.
I refuse to change.
It's amazing that you still have Hotmail. I just realized that
I brush my teeth with coal.
Yep. All right. Next.
I still drink Diet Coke. Come at me, bro.
I drink Diet Coke, yeah.
This one says 2.8 seconds.
Yeah, bottom line, fast as
fast.
fuck.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Get your fucking
Ferrari's
Tesla
not
out of
making
my
those anymore.
Get your fucking Tesla out of my face, bro.
Well,
I told you I had a guy come to my show in Tampa who worked for Tesla. He goes, hey, VIP goes, don't want a picture. Quit talking shit about Tesla. I went, excuse me? He goes, quit talking shit. We all listen to the show. We're all fans of yours. Invest. Quit talking shit. I went, no doubt.
that's what he waited in line to tell you?
He was nice about it, though.
That's a
he
loyal...
He goes, I'm a big fan. Listen, quit talking shit about Tesla.
That's
Ferrari,
a loyal
Porsche's
fan.
a great car. I work for Tesla. They're great, man. You don't need to hate on them. We listen to the show. Don't hate on us. Invest in the fucking company. I went, no doubt, dude.
I love it.
And then he's walking around. I went, you know what, dude? I think I'm going to get one. He goes, really? I went, nah.
So
You're not that funny, dude.
there is a hoodie that a 25-year-old in San Francisco made that's bulletproof. So she makes bulletproof hoodies and denim jackets. This is starting to
Kevlar?
make its rounds around within the internet. And Shannon Watts, who runs a
Why
company
do I know
against...
that name?
Well, she runs the organization, I believe it's Mothers Demand, like more gun reform, something like that. She basically tweeted out a photo of the hoodie with the creator in it saying that we don't have to live this way. And so this is just going viral because we're getting to a point where people are making clothes that are bulletproof.
Yeah, it won't catch on. Or maybe it will. Kevlar? Was it made of
As
Kevlar?
long as it's not heavy,
It's got to be heavy.
I'm not gonna lie. If my kid's going into middle school or something, and it looks the same, looks dope.
It doesn't look the same because it's got to be
probably gonna be
Kevlar.
pretty
It
That
looks
shit.
normal in the
Probably gonna be
videos,
pretty
though.
heavy though. Pretty
heavy,
heavy.
heavy. It's got to be made of Kevlar.
Yeah.
What kind of rounds? does it
Kevlar's
stop?
pretty light though. Kevlar can be light.
Yeah.
With gear for people who never used to need the armor, like kids and teachers. One search on Amazon produces an entire list of items. For Tran, witnessing her neighbor's brutal murder was enough to change the trajectory of her own career.
I looked online for something
Tran's
to
a
buy that.
tough name these days.
But I couldn't
about
find
it.
anything really made for women or children, or
Tranny.
at a price point that I could afford.
No, Tran
With
is
her
Vietnamese.
background in
No, I know.
material science,
It could be worse. Your last name could be Ho.
Yeah.
Do you know a hoe?
Yeah, I know a couple Hoes.
They do look like pretty normal, but there's
Yeah, they
probably
do.
some shit going on inside the fabric.
Oh, for sure. What else you got?
There's a bunch of these. Not that great though. But let's see. Logan Paul knocking out someone while
Because
practicing.
he was getting ready for a slap competition, right? I
Yes.
saw him getting ready online, on Instagram and Twitter. So he's doing this because he's going to go to Russia.
He was going
But
to.
That was the plan, right?
Yeah.
He was like doing basically a training camp of slapping bitches.
Yes.
To get ready to compete in the Russian
Slap
slap
competition.
contest. Which,
Christ.
and then we'll just play this real quick.
so
Yeah.
who's this guy he's slapping? Do we know? Do we have
Some
any
random
idea?
dude, I guess, that he's practicing on.
All right, ready? Hayden, it's on you. Okay. Rolling. Open hand. Oh! Oh, shit. Yo,
Jesus Christ.
catch him.
The guy's head didn't really even move. All the energy
Yeah, he got
went into
knocked
his
out cold.
brain.
I've seen people get knocked out from those slaps before.
Yeah, it's like
Roll him
it's
over.
the,
Roll him
the
over.
knocking
Roll
of the
him
brain.
over. He's a big boy. Help me out. Wait, he's on this
Roll
one.
him on his back, fellas.
Yeah.
Logan,
So what's this say now?
This is him not doing the competition anymore.
Due to unforeseen reference that took place during practice, I have decided not to pursue.
smart.
Yes.
I posted that video with Chris D'Elia, and then Logan on Chris's thing said, "Nah, Brian, let's spar," and I thought it was great. It's funny, and then the amount of hate he got for even saying that, and then I was like joking around, going, "Logan, you're way too big and too young," which, by the way, is 100%. I wouldn't spar that dude. Not he's fucking giant and athletic.
He's
and
also
he hits
you're
way
taking
too hard.
He's also joking.
Exactly, he's joking.
No one's being
And then he even
serious.
goes, "No, I'm just kidding, big
No,
fan."
no one's being serious.
But I was
He's a
like,
nice
guys,
kid.
take it easy. He's just joking
That's the
around.
world he lives in. That's just that.
Man, there was crazy. They came at him. I was like, that guy's fucking around. He can't say one thing. And they were
That's what people
literally.
like to do.
Somebody said, look at all the things. I never look at this. I went over. I was like, oh Jesus. But he seems like a nice guy. But I would definitely
Really
not.
nice
I would
guy.
definitely not spar with him.
You're also 50, dude.
I'm 52, and
Yeah.
he's a giant kid
Yeah, but
and
even if
athletic,
he-
and
yeah.
strong, and boxes a lot. I don't need to get hit.
Yeah,
Cool.
he's actually a good dude.
He is. Yeah, and he's hey,
He's 20,
here's the other thing.
I think he's
22
with 50 or 60
But it's not
million
just
dollars in the
forget the
bank.
money. He's 22, so he's figuring his shit out. He gets.
But he also learns. So like this, right? He's
24 years old. He's
so
a-
like
he's
this
so young.
situation, he goes, "Holy fuck! People get knocked out or fucked up from this. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm out." There's a situation where he had like those mini pigs, you know, and those aren't natural and it's real mean to animals. When people get those miniature pigs, he didn't have any idea. I connect them with Whitney Cummings. She's like, "This is why they're bad. You don't want to put this out there and
Yeah.
tell people to get these
You mean
animals."
potbelly pigs?
Like the small ones. They're called mini pigs, I think.
Oh.
And so it's like a new shit.
Yeah.
Don't highlight this, Jim. We don't want people.
Well,
to
let me
find-
see it. Oh.
But so they started to do that. And then Whitney was like, "Yo, you don't want to do this because it's actually cruelty to animals." And Logan Paul's like, "Oh, fuck, I had no idea." He's like, "How can I contribute and make this not a thing?"
Yeah, he's
like
not a bad guy.
He's 24, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think at
With
the end of the day, he's a
insane
smart
amount of
guy.
fame.
Smart kid.
Insane amount of fame.
Yeah.
Him and his brother.
Everything's under a microscope when you're that way, and you know.
But also, he got big from being outrageous. He's outrageous, dude.
Well,
when you're sitting around with money in the bank, and you're like, "Dude, we gotta come up with something."
He and his brother are both they both crush it, right? His other his
Crush
brother
it.
too. Yeah,
Absolutely crush it. Whole business, like it's not him just with one camera guy and they upload videos to YouTube. No. You're talking about, and it's a straight production, a team, high level team,
businessman.
high level people.
doing what he
behind
loves
him.
to do and getting paid crazy money.
He's an
for it.
entertainer. The people around him are very. I mean, they work with some of the biggest stars.
Also, you can see from his body and he's a disciplined dude. Like he takes care of himself. You know.
What else you got, Jen?
All right, this is a crazy story. Someone got impaled by one of those Caltrans whatever type of tripods, right? Because the homeless dude stole it and then threw it over an overpass, and it happened to hit a veteran right near the rib area. So it punctured his lung and his rib, but he survived. He's gonna make a full recovery.
Is that a real picture? That guy looking through the window?
That's the thing. So we were looking at this earlier. I think this is they're just taking pictures after after the case.
Yeah, that's silly. That guy would not be smiling like that.
No.
Jesus Christ.
But he survived. He's gonna make a full
You
recovery.
remember there's some moron throwing rocks off the fucking interstate and,
And
like,
people
killing
died.
people?
Yes.
Yeah. He was like timing it to throw a big like boulder so people would die. People are crazy, man.
Very crazy. This here, Artie Lange. So this is interesting because his nose.
Oh no.
It's gotten flatter than before. So he was arrested because he violated his probation.
Oh no! What happened to his nose? It's now.
It's just deteriorating.
No,
He
he
talks
snorted
about it.
glass, but he.
He looks kind of healthy other than the nose, though, right? Compared to other pictures.
Yes, but his nose is the cartilage is all gone.
Yeah, it's completely flat now.
I don't even recognize him.
He looks. I had a friend growing up named Anthony Turner. Not on the right, but on the left. He looks identical to my friend Anthony Turner.
I don't recognize him
If
at
he
all.
made all the wrong choices.
I do not recognize him at all.
Completely different, right?
What did he get picked up for?
Violating probation.
And now, did he have surgery on his nose, or did it just flats out like a pancake?
I don't think he had surgery. I think he had to have the glass removed.
Yeah, but he hasn't had reconstructive yet.
Remember when he was on Howard Stern? I mean, the monster on Howard Stern.
Oh, one of the funniest.
Ever.
I've known Artie 25 years. Maybe in some ways, the funniest raw talent wise as a comedian, like the off the cuff funniest person
Holy
I've ever
fuck,
met.
dude! You cannot.
Yeah.
Compared to that.
Oh, go back. Hold on. What's that? Scroll down where he has glass in his nose.
That's when he snorted a broken glass vial of cocaine, right?
Why?
Something like that.
Why?
So it broke, and then he thought he cleaned it up, but then there's shards of glass in the cocaine still, and he snorted it up. You know, like if you had a cocaine in a glass and you dropped
that
it,
gets
you
all
try
the
to
way into
remove the
your
glass.
nasal passages.
How did he not die?
Well, it'll destroy your
Holy
nose.
fuck, dude! What a tragedy.
Yeah.
Wow, that's heartbreaking, man.
Caught up in that weird. He can't kick it.
What else you got? Wow, his nose is crazy.
This is a newest
Who's this cutie?
sex scandal with a teacher. She's a 20-year-old police officer teacher.
This stuff's trying to piss me off, man.
She's 20?
Yeah.
Let her go.
From
Who'd she have sex
Seneca.
with?
Learned her
Some
lesson.
18-year-old?
13 or 14-year-old.
What'd you arrest her for? For being awesome? For being a cool person? How old's
This is
the
in New
kid,
York.
though?
When I was 13,
13
14, I
or
wouldn't have said a
14.
thing.
He's 14?
13 or 14.
And she's 20?
Yeah.
6-year difference? Brian, how old's your wife?
41. Brendan, that's just not. You can't drink like that. with your thumb up.
Way worse, bro.
No, listen, Brendan, you can't just say that because she's
How old are you?
She's a grown.
How old are
woman.
you?
I'm 52.
How old's your wife?
She's 41. Brendan, please stop doing that. No, listen, you can't compare age differences between
Just saying.
adults.
It's like calling the kettle black.
This is a double standard.
like-
if that was a
it's like
girl,
calling the-
that was a
it's like calling
13-year-old,
the crow
14-year-old
black.
girl, you'd be outraged. This is a 14-year-old boy. I need you to be more gender.
If she was
Neutral.
a well-developed 14-year-old.
God damn it, Brendan. Next.
All right, next one. You heard recently that psilocybin mushrooms were supposed to be decriminalized in Denver?
Yeah.
Apparently, it's not decriminalized. It's just lower on priority for cops. So it's still illegal to do
That
psilocybin
means the cops are
mushrooms.
going to give you a free pass. They're so busy. They're like, what? You eating fucking mushrooms?
But it is important to know that you can't just walk around and have mushrooms
What if they're portobello mushrooms?
No, psilocybin mushrooms, magic mushrooms.
Wait.
I'm not a mushroom.
I'm sorry.
guy.
I totally missed out what you were saying.
on
You know,
Just had-
there's news like, that Denver decriminalized the possession or whatever use of psilocybin mushrooms. That's not necessarily true. They're still illegal. It's just if you have a small amount and you're a cop and you have other drugs that you have to worry about, it's up to the cop to be like whether or not he wants to arrest you for it. But it is illegal.
Okay.
I saw that from Tim Ferriss's post.
Just had dinner with Tim. Talked to him a lot about that stuff.
He didn't tell you that?
No, we didn't talk about the legality.
Well, you said
of
that
it. We were just
stuff.
talking about psychedelics and how many. He's really. I think he might write a book about it eventually. I don't know.
If I had to
Interesting.
bet, I would assume he writes a book about it.
Yeah, it's
what he does,
it's a
dude.
really interesting.
He's an interesting dude.
Talk about it.
Yeah, he's an interesting dude.
I want to go down.
Smart
I
kid.
want to go down that rabbit hole a little bit.
You do?
Ever since
You don't think
DMT.
you're too old for that?
Ever since DMT, no. Ever since DMT, I'm into psychedelics.
I'm not.
No, I'm interested in where it takes me.
What do you? Where are you gonna go?
I don't know. It's the same idea as meditation. Where am I going to go? I think that there are things I'm interested in exploring my subconscious, exploring what goes on. I think there's something there. Actually, because there's so many
I would
smart
talk
people
more to
I
your
know.
therapist.
Well, I will, but there are so many smart people I know that are doing this.
True.
And I
There are a
don't
lot of
know.
people
That
doing
doesn't
it.
necessarily mean that. But I'm
You want to
curious
something
about
else
it.
out there?
I just want to see what the fuss is about. Maybe that's what it is. Because I'm
Well,
getting
we did
I'm getting
DMT.
very into
We did
meditation.
DMT.
Yeah, and I thought that was badass.
Was it a worldly experience? Did it open up your eyes?
No,
No.
no,
Are you looking for a bigger meaning of life and all that?
not really. I'm curious about my own subconscious, but I'm not. I don't think secrets will be revealed. And I like your
Find out,
question.
dude.
I like your question, and I like your skepticism because I have it too.
Do you know anyone who's just
Go on, please say it. Because it's an interesting conversation. In other words, I know what you're saying.
is Tony Robbins doing psychedelics?
Well, was Einstein?
Do you think Steph Curry's into mushrooms?
I mean, see, I like
You
your
think
questions.
LeBron James or Steve Jobs did psychedelics?
Neil
growing
deGrasse
up?
Tyson? Or there are a lot of people, including great yogis and meditation contemplative athletes that aren't doing it.
Yeah, but maybe I guess it's maybe a different type of mindset because there's like Rogan super successful.
But would he be successful regardless?
Correct, but he's always been that guy.
I think the question you're asking is
Why
there
are
a
you doing
deeper understanding one gains from doing psychedelic? I'm on the side right now of saying probably not.
But when people go, you need to open your mind. No, I'm open. If you want to do it, that's fine. I just don't.
You don't feel
I don't know.
You don't feel that you don't feel that there's a there.
Like I did DMT and I was like, oh my God, it's so clear to me now. Like I get a friend go to Mexico doing a bunch of shrooms and he's trying to find, he's like, I want to give me direction. I'm like, God, if you're looking for shrooms for direction, brother,
There's a problem.
I don't know, man. But you know what? Let's say he goes there and maybe that's for him. It works.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Do all the shrooms you want.
Yep.
I just like if my son came to me at 18, was like, Dad, I don't know what to do. I'm so lost. I think I'm just gonna save my money, go to Mexico, do a bunch of shrooms. I'm like, well, that's probably not the smartest choice, son. But maybe for this dude, he's older. It's gonna work. I don't know.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm skeptical.
I think being skeptical about psychedelics is smart because I am too.
Now,
I'm still gonna go down that rabbit hole because I just want to see what's up. I want to see if I did have a bit of a life-changing experience on mushrooms when I was 24. Now I was younger. I'm 52 now. Kind of have a good sense of who I am. I have a good sense of what's important.
The only good thing with mushrooms too, like you can't OD on them, so it's not like you're gonna get hurt doing
Right.
it. You're gonna end up like Artie Lange and a
Right.
DM fucking.
Well, that's the difference
DUI.
between psychedelics and opiates, for example. Or
Yeah, I think if you're doing a good, controlled environment with people who know what they're doing, it could be fun.
Yeah,
I can't express enough. I have zero interest.
You can't OD and die, but they said that some people, the way their brains are wired, they don't come back from something. That's the scary thing for me. So yeah, psilocybin mushrooms.
Yeah.
I'll do some fucking shrooms. And
Hey, you just said you didn't. You just said you're not going to.
I'll do some shrooms and fuck everybody in here. Not you, Cat.
What?
You two.
What?
Yeah, leave Cat out of this.
What would he?
But
I
you
appreciate
two,
it.
man.
What? Wouldn't it be
I'm doing
scary
shrooms
if Brendan
and
did
think
it
I'm
and
a
we
big old.
and you and I look like giant vaginas and asses, and he was just like, "Oh, you guys are."
I remember when I was a kid, there was a rumor going around this guy did acid or PCP. I think it was acid.
So many stories.
And thought his skin was an orange and started peeling
Yeah,
his
I've
skin.
heard that story.
I think it's fake.
I think a lot of that's fake, but I do know.
It scared me enough though where it worked. I was like, I'm not doing PCP.
I do know that there was a guy who they fucked with, and maybe I know the guy. He was kind of a dick. He did a bunch of acid. Somehow he ended up in the bathtub, and they said take a bath. It'll help you. He got in the bathtub, and he started to feel like he was a piece of chicken in soup. And then everybody was around him, and he goes, "You guys are trying to make soup out of me." No,
Legit concern.
And then the people were scumbags and started cutting carrots and celery and seasoning into the bathtub, and he was like, "Ah,
like a weird,
I'm soup," and he was freaking
Like a
out.
weird
Like you
Looney
don't
Tunes
do that
movie.
to somebody, yeah. So they turned him into soup.
have you guys ever messed with? You don't look like you've ever done any drugs, Cat.
No.
Nothing.
I mean, I used to smoke weed, but not very much.
Chin.
I did.
Kratom?
No, the first time I tried ecstasy, I did 3 tabs in one night. I had no idea you're not supposed to do that much.
And what happened?
Because they were like,
fuck everybody.
they're like, it wears off after
guy.
like 2 or 3 hours. We were at a rave, so I was like, it already wore off.
Did you
so
feel
I did
good
3.
though?
Felt amazing, but the next week or so, I
You're
wasn't
sad.
myself.
Sad panda.
I was freaking out.
Suicidal.
Yeah, no, well, not suicidal, but I was like,
Nah, I
Yeah,
get
your
ya.
serotonin
Yeah,
levels.
I felt it was in a
I think
dream.
your serotonin levels drop. You're just
Significant.
down.
yeah, you're definitely sad.
Very down. Very
I got
sad.
sick. I got a really bad cold right after. I was just
I got depressed.
Jammed.
I was like, oh man.
yeah,
You did 1.
probably
Whatever Callen gave me.
we did whatever.
Whatever Callen gave me in Vegas with
There
the
you go,
Brazilian
Brian.
prostitute.
Take
What? Just kidding.
Brazilian
There's no Brazilian. Are you kidding me?
prostitutes. Why'd you make them Brazilian?
I don't know. There's no Brazilians in fucking Vegas.
With
They make
Brazilian
sense.
prostitutes.
Yeah, that never happened.
That's so funny.
That is funny, man. Can you imagine
Brazilian
you and me
prostitutes.
doing ecstasy?
Hey, try. I'm trying to do my Brazilian accent. You have to try the ecstasy. It's good. Gonna get you high.
Oh, they're Jamaican.
No, Jamaican.
Yeah, man.
Nah, if you want
No, yeah,
Jamaican,
man.
no.
Ecstasy, man.
Try this ecstasy.
Where did you get it? Right down by the beach, boys.
Tear off your face, boy. You'll have a good time.
I suck your dry, boys.
All right.
Well, they're pros, dude. That's what they want to do.
Take it easy.
Dude, we're going to Vegas June 15th.
Yes, we
Almost
are.
sold out. 200 tickets
Orleans
left.
showroom, ladies and gentlemen.
Come suck us dry.
Yeah. Ew. Gross.
Well, no, because we're going to be making them laugh. And we're
you know who texted me
suck
was
them dry.
Matt Mitrione, because he's going to be, I'm going to Indy. I'm going to Indianapolis, June, what, 6th,
he
7th,
still
8th or
lives
something.
there, right?
Yeah, he said, you know who this is? I go, no. He goes, who's the only person you know in India? I was like, I don't fucking know.
I have no idea. I
No idea.
I hate when people
I
do
hate
that.
the guessing.
I
He goes,
hate
this
it.
is Scott. I go, I don't fucking know a Scott.
You know
I
what,
get
Matt?
mad.
Matt, you got to grow
He
up
goes,
a little
it's
bit.
Matt.
Yeah,
It's
I
Matt.
hate that.
So,
I hate that.
yeah.
Just hit me with it. You know what? Because I got a new phone. Anyone who's a personal friend of mine, when you text me, a lot of my contacts didn't transfer over. So when people text me like, dude, this is crazy. And I go, man, listen, I lost my phone. Contacts.
Yeah.
Just tell me who this is. Then people go, really? That's fucked up. Dude, just give me your
Here comes the
fucking
guessing
name.
game.
God.
Yeah. I want to know now.
Drives me nuts.
Yeah. Well, my phone number is out there, right? On places like
Is it
Reddit.
really?
So I get calls from people. It's so funny. And they're like, Bryan. I'm like, oh boy.
Oh my God.
This guy's like from Cleveland. He goes, man, I've just been listening to you a long time, man. I just want to say what's up.
Oh, hell
I'm like,
no.
all right. He's like, hee.
gotta change your number.
I go, all right, my friend. He goes, man, when are you coming out here? I'm like,
Weird.
I'll get these guys. They
You
get
gotta change
drunk.
your
It's
number.
so funny. They're just like, well, they just want to talk. They're like, holy fuck, I can't believe I got you on the phone.
That's weird. What else? Is that it, Chin?
Just one more. Have you guys been to the Punchline San Francisco?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess to say their lease ran out, so they're planning on closing it or turning it into something else. So Dave Chappelle and some other comedians are rallying to keep it open.
Oh, that's what's up.
It's crazy because, their lease ran out. Most comics prefer that over Cobb's. I would
Not
say.
really.
Really?
No, Cobb's was always the one you want to do. But I've done the Punchline a bunch, and I love that club.
When
It's a very
history?
small
When
club.
Chappelle comes into town, he does the punchline.
That's amazing to me because he's there now, and somebody wanted tickets. Tarek said, "Can you get me there?" And I'm getting
Chappelle?
tickets, but I was like, "There's no." I called Molly over at the Punchline, who's awesome, and she was like, I mean, look, it's
Chappelle, dude.
I mean, you know, you're not gonna. And I was like, I didn't want to push.
Cobb's
him.
one of my favorite venues in the world. The only time I've ever done,
Cobb's
I've
is
only been to
his.
Punchline when you were doing it. I went
Yeah,
with you.
That's right. Cobb's was. I had great shows in the Punchline, but Cobb's is.
I love Cobb's.
Yeah. Great. Both great
that-
clubs and
so
both
are they
both
showing them-
same owners. You know that.
Is
right?
it same owners?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I did know that because I'm doing press. They asked about Punchline.
Yeah.
Because
Same
I did Punchline Sacramento. Sacramento, one of my favorite cities. I used to hate it.
Yeah.
It's great.
What do
I
you
was
love
there
about
during
it?
the fires. Good food.
Yeah.
Clean downtown.
Yeah.
San Jose, dope. There's so many places I could live I never thought I could.
Right.
San Jose, sick. Sacramento, certain areas are sick. I'll see San Fran.
Yeah, I couldn't live in. I don't know if I could live there, but I like performing there. Always good crowds.
Yeah. Shout out to fucking Punchline. Hopefully they figure it out.
Oh yeah.
Is that it, Chin?
That's it.
Well, kids.
Chin, you know
We
you
did
have a
it
nose
again.
like Artie Lange, right?
No,
Hey,
that's messed up,
been meaning to
dude.
say
that is
all
messed up.
podcast.
Chin's got way more.
This?
Chin's got way more nose than Artie.
Oh, the old.
No, that one.
No, that's not true. Look at Chin's.
Not from the from the sides.
Wait, let me see.
It's similar.
The exact same nose. But here's the thing, dude. No, it's a little different. Artie became an Asian.
Oh, man.
Straight the worst boxer.
Nah, that's
nose
a
of all
crazy
time.
nose. That's a
That's
crazy nose.
That's-
I mean, Teddy
Hope-
Atlas.
Hopefully he figures things
Teddy
out.
Atlas looks like Jeremiah Watkins compared to.
Correct.
You know, Jeremiah's looking good.
Cut his hair, dude.
He looks good.
Dude, I'm
Handsome
cutting my
kid.
hair tomorrow, bro. I'm glad you mentioned it. I want to keep everyone posted on my do.
Great.
Cut my hair tomorrow. You know,
Congrats,
you know what I'm
Bryan.
sick of?
Great
when I
news.
get sweaty and great news, right? When I get
Yeah.
sweaty, my hair kind of spreads out. I look like Mrs. Doubtfire. I got the butthead
Yeah.
look. Cutting it, dude. Not
you
going
gonna-
long anymore.
Really?
Well, I'm not shaving my head, but I'm definitely trimming it on the sides. We'll see. We'll
Good,
see,
man.
dude. I'll keep
You can
posted.
keep me posted, dude.
You know what?
Send me. Can you Instagram it? Like with your
I'll
shoes?
do that. Yeah, I'll do that. Ooh, I gotta take a picture of these snakes. Just take a picture of yours.
I'm not like those sneaks.
What?
These are to boots. Those are pretty cool. How do you get all these sneaks? What do you do? Like you just love the new. I never seen those. Where do you buy those? Not for
You've
me.
never
huh?
seen these. No,
Don't be.
You're not gonna see these.
Do me a favor, bro.
You're never
Don't
gonna
be
see these.
fucking like you're in on the shoe thing.
Dude, you know how
I
many
hate.
resources I have for
I hate
shoes?
that you went.
Me and
you
Dalia
just
do.
went. You fucking just went.
Come on, bro.
Don't act like you have this in. It's annoying me.
Come on, bro.
He got off stage last night like a veteran. He was just like, hey, I was like, hey, man, you don't fucking stroll off stage like that.
See you, bro.
You don't act like you've been doing this for 25 years. You come off stage
you, bro.
grateful. Don't act all like, yeah. I go, that was good. He goes, yeah, anyway. I was like, hey, whoa. Don't fucking do that to me.
Hey, just another night, bro.
Yeah.
Speaking of another night, speaking of another fucking city, I'm in Cleveland next week. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Cleveland Hilarities. Those bad boys are almost sold out. And then Burbank. Are you in town on the 8th? Schaub and friends?
No, I'm not. No, I'm in.
Well, Bryan won't be
I'm
there.
in Indianapolis.
Well, Bryan won't be there, but I'm going to have some funny people with me in Burbank, California. That is June 8th. In Las Vegas, Bryan and I are in Las Vegas together. 200 tickets left, one show, one night only. Calgary and Brea tickets just went on sale. tfatk.com. We got new shirts as well on the TFATK website getting launched any day now, so stay tuned for those. And then my special, it's on demand now, so you don't need to wait for a certain time. All you got to go to watch it for free. Go to showtime.com, promo code SHAUB, and you can watch my entire 1 hour special on Showtime for free. Go there right now. Showtime.com, promo code SHAUB to watch my special for free. Callen?
Indianapolis, June 6, 7, 8. I'm at Helium Comedy Club. Get your ticks. Vegas, as you heard, the 15th. Tempe, Improv, June 20 to the 22nd. I'm excited about that. Tempe Improv, June 20, 21, 22. Get your tickets. Complicated Apes starts streaming for free on Amazon Prime. So get that. In the meantime, you can get it anywhere you rent or buy. All right. There it is, Brendan. Thanks, kids.
You know what, man? I'm excited for everybody involved. Let's do shrooms and fuck. Oh, man. Fun show. This is the Final Kid. We're out.